This evening is a particularly important evening for the Jamaica 4-H Club's movement. The Jamaica 4-H Club, formed some 75 years ago by the Jamaica Agricultural Society, continues to celebrate tremendous contribution in the development of our youth in Jamaica. Would like to indicate that the Jamaica 4-H Club movement reports to the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and has been carrying out and executing the mandate as it relates to youth development in agriculture. Just reflecting, the Jamaica 4-H Club has contributed in a significant way to the development of many lives. And as of such, we decided to ensure that this 75th anniversary we would celebrate for an extended period of 12 months as we recognize the contribution of a number of individuals and corporate Jamaica who has helped the 4-H movement to add significant value to the life of our people. We cannot celebrate tonight without reflecting on some of the game-changing successes that has been registered by the 4-H movement. In the year 2000, when I became chairman of the Jamaica 4-H clubs, our membership stood at 18,000 clubites. Today, after 15 years, we have grown our membership to 94,054 members over 1,110 clubs and some 3,000 leaders. As a result of this, we have contributed in a significant way to the reduction of the average age of our farming population on a progressive basis. I'd like to say that the 4-H movement touches the lives of young persons from the age of 5, because the Jamaica 4-H Club will also introduce our program in our basic schools. And we go up to 25, and in fact we also go further to 35, which is the internationally recognized age of youth. But interestingly, as a result of the exponential growth in the 4-H movement, we have seen a reduction of the average age of our farmers, which 25 years ago was in the 60s and maybe in the mid to high 60s, and it is reported that the average age of our farmers are now shuddering just below 50 thereabout. And we think that that is an important achievement by the 4-H Club movement and the Ministry of Agriculture. This is a significant achievement in my view as it relates to the contribution of the expansion in the agricultural sector. The Jamaica 4-H Club, through the Ministry of Agriculture and the government of Jamaica, have invested somewhere in the region of $1 billion Jamaican dollars over the last 5 years through budgetary support. And that is significant investment in our youth. And the 4-H movement, through our volunteers, have raised funds through their own time and sponsorship over the said period in the region of some $500 million. So we are talking about an investment in the development of our youth over the last 5 years of 1.5 billion Jamaican dollars, and this is something that we should celebrate. Some of the areas of focus that we are now looking on is the Youth Entrepreneurial Program, which values some $50 million in investment over the next 2 years to support 1,000 youths to be trained to develop their own business. The program has been funded by the Jamaica 4-H Club, the National Youth Service, the Development Bank of Jamaica, ART, and UII. The core focus of the Jamaica 4-H Club continues to be home economics, agriculture and leadership skills, agro-processing, environmental and climate change, which, Minister, is a new area, entrepreneurship, and the area of the nutraceutical industry, which recently the 4-H movement signed a MOU with the Council of Nutraceutical, which is Science and Technology, under the Office of the Prime Minister. And what that has done is to bring a number of new areas and values to the Jamaica 4-H Club and to our youth. I'd like to just touch one other area, because I know we have some very powerful speakers in the House. One area, Minister, is recently, Dr. Blake and myself, we went to South Korea. And we had the first global network conference for the 4-H movement. And yours truly was elected as a vice chairman of the global 4-H network. This to us is an important achievement. Recently, we were in Canada to plan for a conference for 2017. And one of the items that I placed on the agenda is to lobby the Global 4-H Network to have the conference in Jamaica, Honorable Minister, in 2020. I'd like to just say to you that the Global 4-H movement now stands at 7.2 million individuals, clubites. And the Jamaican 4-H Club is, in fact, one of the leading 4-H movement across the globe. In fact, when we share our experience about what we're doing here in Jamaica, a lot of persons from across the globe is very interested to come to Jamaica in 2020. And therefore, I think as we celebrate our 75th anniversary, we need to certainly recognize the work of the Jamaica 4-H Club to the development of our people. So tonight, it's about celebrating. Tonight, it's about reflecting on the work of our leaders. It's about reflecting on the work of our clubites. It's about reflecting on the work of the Ministry of Agriculture, who has invested significantly in the Jamaica 4-H Club and in the investment of our youth. I would want you to sit back. I want you to relax. I want you certainly to let's have an enjoyable night, and let us celebrate in a very special way the work of the 4-H movement. And not because we are so robust, we should also remember that we came out of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, who is also celebrating 120 years this year. So, have a good evening.